Pauline Hanson's day off. Readers might not know who Pauline Hanson is, although I was surprised to be walking down the street in an unspecified Asian city one day when a Chinese fellow jumped out from his street stall and said, "Where are you from?" "Australia," I said. And he said, "Oh, Pauline Hanson." To which I said, "Well, yes, Pauline Hanson is Australia." I was mighty surprised that he knew who she was, and even more surprised when he said, "Oh, I like Pauline Hanson." "Really?" I said. "You know she doesn't like Asian immigration very much." "Yes," he said. "Strong woman." And I became aware that Pauline Hanson, on her day off, was imagined by Asians at large, or some of them, to be some sort of Amazon, a fearsome female, a fire-headed virago, much to certain Asian tastes. When she wasn't kicking heads in politics, she was biting the heads off crocodiles, just for fun. Strong woman. Anyway, this Chinese fellow invited me in for cham. I had acquired a taste for cham, and his shanty behind the street stall looked to be a place for it. I noticed he was limping. He had a motorcycle accident years before. The bones set in a shonky order. That had slowed him down. He had thought of going to Australia for work before that. It wasn't Pauline Hanson that worried him, it was spiders. I said that the most venomous Australian spiders were found in Parliament House, but he failed to see my allusion. His proudest possession was a satellite connection to his TV by which he could pick up Australian Parliament every session uninterrupted, provided matter-of-factly by the ABC's Asian service. For some reason, he was getting excellent reception. "This is where you see Pauline Hanson?" I asked. He said he sat there during the Senate hearings with a cham or two and cheered her on. If readers don't know what cham is, they are missing out. It's an Asian concoction of tea, coffee, milk and sugar, not necessarily in that order. Pauline was popular with his friends too, he said. It was as a matter of respect, he then explained, that his friends would come over some nights and they'd lay bets on Senate divisions, and they'd get drunk on Chinese firewater and hoop and howl and shout, "Go Pauline!" as the hot-headed Senator Hanson rose to her feet to tell the Senate what she was outraged about this time.